back in 2021.
Well, in a few minutes' time, we'll find out if Marek Zakrzewski from Poland can do the sprint double. The women's event, Rashida Adeleke of Ireland, doing that the last edition of these championships, you may remember. In this final, though, in 2023, Valencin of Italy was ranked 16th coming in, so already made the top 8. Benedetta Kouakou of France, national under-20 record holder with 23.32. This is Terezi Taborska, so still an under-18 athlete. Did the 100 and 200 double at those particular Czech under-18 championships. This is Faith Akinbeleji, coached by John Blackie, one-time trainer of Dina Asher-Smith, European under-18 champion last year. Alexa Suljan, blue bib, means she leads the European under-20 rankings.
At 6, she had a sprint relay gold.
She set a 4x1 national record in Horstdorf. This is success. Erdogan, seniors, golden for her. At the UK Indoor Championships, where she won that title. Nora Lindahl of Sweden, bit of surprise heat winner. No semi-finals in this event. Bit of a grueling schedule, very few have doubled up. Fabian Hunke of Switzerland, 23.56 at best. So nice to see the athletes get their moment. Conveniently, the introduction gate right by the far side of the stadium, where they will begin this half lap of the track. Well, a few of the races tonight have gone the way we expected. There's also been plenty of unpredictability.
Suljan, Hungary.
Nora Lindahl did so well, 23.35 to win that heat.
Czech Republic.
Elisa Valencin, the Italian here on the inside, was the other with that big personal best. It was 24.12, so taking 0.6 of a second off it. And sometimes you get an athlete who runs the absolute race of their lives to try and take this opportunity. These women just having the 2 rounds. Potentially the relay to come for some. Just break in between. So I'm sure they will give everything now. Valencin, Kouakou, Taborska, Akinbeleji, Suljan, Erdogan, Lindahl and Hunke. The final of the women's 200 metres. Some terrific young talents in this. Once again, we've got 2 very fast Brits. They were first and second in the 100. And success, Erdogan going very nicely. Suljan in the red of Hungary, just behind her now, and starting to try and come through. Erdogan rubbing her cheeks. Here's Lindahl. Oh my words! What a finale to that race. Looked like Suljan from Lindahl and Erdogan. But the Swede, look at the shock on her face. It's the gold. 23.26 and another personal best. Another 10th taken off it. And following that rather slow men's 3,000 victory for Jonathan Grahn, it's absolutely rapid for Nora Lindahl.
Well, what a phenomenal run from Lindahl. She came through in her heat, absolutely flying down the home straight in the second half of her race, and she's taken over a second now off her personal best from what she had before she got to Jerusalem. She wins by 0.08 of a second. Suljan, well, it did look as though for about 199 metres as though it was going to be gold going to Hungary, but Lindahl just coming through so strongly over that last part of the race. I don't think she can believe it yet. Where did that come from? Well, what a superb run. Nora Lindahl, absolutely terrific performance from the Flying Swede.
Yes, personal best was 23.62 coming into these championships. Now 23.26 as we've seen, ranked just outside the top 10.
She took more than a second off in that final between setting that personal best in the heat of 23:35 and winning gold in the last few seconds. Here we have a look at that race again. Success Edouard running so well for 150 metres. The Briton blasting out in lane 6, doing a really good job. She's got the two women who eventually were to finish in front of her either side, but it's Edouard running a really good bend. Now Sulian starting to come through, starting to challenge Edouard, and this is the point where Lindahl starts to move, only about 40 metres from the line. And the effort in just trying to claw back the advantage on Edouard. I just wonder whether she could see Sulian, who's possibly even put in the shade by Edouard as she comes past Edouard. She's probably got no sense that Sulian is also starting a surge at this stage, but Lindahl makes it by 0.08 of a second as she's dipping and desperately striding for the line. Well, she falls to the track. I'm sure any bruises and battering will be assuaged by the fact that very shortly she's going to have a gold medal hung around her neck. Success Edouard takes a bronze. It was a really good run from the Briton, but in the end finishing third, as she sees women either side of her just go past her in the final few metres.
Yes, quite painful to watch that fall in slow motion replay, but she's straight back up